So hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In case you're new here, my name is Liz Nasra. In case you haven't subscribed, please make sure subscribe, like, and also share. Don't forget to hit on the notification button so that anytime I upload a video, you'll be number one to get notified. So welcome to another video. Today we're going to be talking about pregnancy number 2, which was a bit easy compared to the first one. I've already done the first video, so if you haven't watched, I'm going to be pinning the link in the description box, so please make sure you check it and watch it. Leave your comment as you compare the two. Okay, so I'm here with the pregnancy number 2, and I hope that you guys, you're going to enjoy it. You're going to learn, and you're going at least to know what happens or what to expect. All right, so here's me after giving 2 birth. Let me show you. So here is the second pregnancy journey, and I hope that you guys are going to learn here. So this is how I noticed that I'm pregnant, because I was feeling a bit fatigued. I was feeling a nausea. So this round I was so keen. But I was shocked because I didn't want to get pregnant when my son was below 2 years. But unfortunately or fortunately, my son was 1 year and 6 months, 1.5 years, when I was getting pregnant, or when I realized that I was pregnant. Yes. This time round, I noticed when it was only 7 weeks. Yes. So the other one was 8 weeks. This one was 7 weeks. I went to a chemist or a pharmacy. I bought a pregnancy kit. I did the test by myself. I did like three of them, because the first one came. It was a one clear, one thick line, and a faint one. Second one the same. The third one the same. So I was like, yo, I didn't know that this faint one, it's when the pregnancy is too early. Yes, it is the first dates of the first weeks of the pregnancy. So I was not so sure. I texted my friend who is a doctor, and I asked her. She told me that no, you're not pregnant. I was like, yo, all right, thank God. Like, luckily, or I don't know, it's by luck or not, because the symptoms became so intense, so I had to visit the doctor. I went to a gynecologist, and this round I was so stressed, because remember that with the CS, or the C-section, when you have delivered through the operation, you have to give yourself time to heal and to recover fully. Yes, by that time everyone is thinking that you're healed, but remember, as the belly grows, or as the pregnancy grows, it might, the cut or the cesarean scar might sometimes get to a point, and it might rupture. Okay, so this time I talked to a gynecologist. Okay, and he told me that I wish you knew. Yes, I wish you knew. These were his words, quoted. I wish you knew that the contraceptives that you're using, that they're going to cause you all these. But it's okay. You don't have to worry much. I'm going to walk with you step by step. You just have to be so open. If you see some changes, you just have to tell me. Okay? You come here. Sorry, I have my boy here, guys. Yes. So he's the one who is making noise here. Sorry for that. I had to sort him out. So he told me that I'm going to walk with you step by step, but he told me you must do some lab tests, which were a must. Yes, they have to determine the blood group, because they don't just assume. Yeah, you can just assume, because the first one came a blood group A positive, so you expect that even the next one is going. So you have to be, yes, you don't want to put yourself in trouble. So the doctor told me, the guy sent me to a lab. I took the blood tests. They checked if I'm HIV positive, because that is normal thing to do. All right. They checked if I've got infections or things that they need to be taken good care of. They also sent he also sent me to ultrasound. Yeah, I had to do the scan, the ultrasound scan. Okay, so that they can check if the baby is formed well in my womb, so that they can check if it can if there's some special need, special, if I need some special care. Yes, I know women wouldn't understand this because sometimes you find that with the second pregnancy, if you if you went through C-section, they need to check if your womb, or not the womb, the scar is fully healed. If the, what's it called? So that you don't miscarry. That's what I mean. You don't have a miscarriage. That's what I mean. All right. So I did all those tests and everything came out positive. Everything was okay. um the other thing that they got me with, it was amoeba. So that infection, I had to, that bacteria, yes, I had some medicine that they gave me that was good for the fetus, that was good for the fetus. It's not gonna hurt it, okay? Yes. So after that, I started my clinics as usual. Every month you go there and they check you the weight, they try to see if the baby is okay. So everything was all right. I got to the 6th month. Now the cravings. Let me just go to the cravings because my cravings this round, they were they were something else. You see, KFC. You people know it as KFC because I don't think you have chicken in other countries, but in Kenya you have chicken in. That was the chicken I wanted to eat each and every day, daily. If my husband doesn't bring that for me, oh, if I'm eating pizza, but I didn't like pizza because of the cheese. I wanted the one that is made with the chicken. I wanted chicken. Yes, the deep fried one. The one, not the one I make in the house. I didn't like my food. This round I was eating someone else's food. My friend Lucy knows that. I was calling her, "What are you cooking?" "I'm cooking ugali." "Okay, I can make ugali myself. So I just want yours. Please come, bring for me some. I'm making some matokes, bring for me some." So every day she knew that she is going to bring for me some food. I was feeling her food is very good. Yo. So she was saying, "I don't worry, don't worry." Even me, sometimes I was going to my neighbor to try and see if they're going to give me some food. And it's not because I don't have food in my house. I have food, but I don't want to eat my food. I'm even cooking. Yes. So she understood that. So after those funny cravings, it came to, what was it? It was the 6th month. Yes, I started having the pelvic pains. You guys know how intense and how painful pelvic pains are. I don't know, you know. I don't think you know. That thing, even walking, it's trouble. Trying to stand, it is problem. You bend, it's problem. Remember, your belly is now big. Yeah? And the issue and the problem that I had, and the mistake, the biggest mistake I ever did, it was to carry my 1.5-year-old baby at my back when I'm still pregnant. I'll carry him and go to the market, carry heavy stuffs, and come back to the house. I'll carry him, carry the bags of, not the bags, the buckets full of clothes to go hang them rooftop. Like he was like a must. I must carry him. I was walking with him like oxygen. Like I can't do away with him. I have to carry him at my back because I didn't have someone to help me. So this time round, the pelvic pains became so intense. I tried all the painkillers, they were not working for me. I tried to seek some help, but people were telling me, "Stop lifting too heavy things. Stop lifting weights," because they thought that I'm doing heavy jobs, yeah? But I wasn't. It's just the house chores and you're thinking it's normal. You're a woman, you have to clean up. Most of the times I wouldn't find myself, it's raining, so I sleep during the day. When it comes to the evening, I rush. It's a rush hour. I have to cook. I have to clean up. I was cleaning up even at the midnight because I'm just feeling that is the time I'm feeling like I have mood to clean. So I'll definitely do it that time. People were just like, "Yo, woman, stop carrying that baby at your back when you're pregnant. Stop carrying the baby." But I say, what do I have? What do I have to do? Should I keep running after him? I didn't prefer to keep running after him because you can fall. And what happens when you fall? So it was me and my baby at my back, carrying him all the time. If it is clinic, I'm going with him, carry him and walk with him. If I'm going to the market, same thing happens. If I'm going somewhere important, same thing happens. All right? So that's how funny it was. That's how funny it was. It came to a day that I went to the airport. That's now when I was going to the other side of Egypt, because that's where I delivered my second born baby. I'm going to give you the difference between hospitals in Egypt and hospitals in Kenya. Yes, because there's a huge difference. Huge difference. Yes, so we were at the airport. I was running after my baby because I don't want to carry him. Everyone will be like, what is happening with you, woman? Stop carrying this baby when you're pregnant. So I got to the airport. That is when now I landed to Cairo airport. Okay. But I had nothing else. I had to carry him so that I can be able to push my trolley that had the things or my bags that I was going with them. Okay. So I carried him and I stood for long. Now I felt like, yo, I'm going to give birth here in the airport because I was 8 months pregnant. I felt the pelvic pains became so intense. I was having crazy headaches. Sorry for that noise. You have to stop making noise, Baba. Okay? Stop making noise. He's calling his uncle. So when they came to pick me up, everything was crazy. And now when you're going to walk, remember it's very strange because these people don't know how to talk English. They can't communicate with English. Very few, very few. I think out of 100 is just 2 people who can communicate in English, and it's an international airport. So it was trouble. I don't know how to speak in Arabic. Yes. So I just tried. Luckily, I got one person who helped me to push the trolley and walked me out and everything. But it took me like 3 hours in the airport because you go there, they tell you go back. You need to sign here. You need to get some, I don't know what. It was just trouble, okay? So let's forget about the airport. We go to the home. We went to the house and the place was so hot. Hey, it was summer. I've never seen summer. I've never experienced summer in my country. We don't have seasons here. We don't have seasons, my dear. So when I went there, it was summer, so sweating is a must. Too much. I was drinking a lot of water, but I ended up also the water in the amniotic fluid. The amniotic fluid, it became so little. It's lowered, and it should not. It should not. So the lucky thing with the Egypt, or the best thing with Egypt hospitals or doctors, when you get to 8th month, 8th and 9th month, the last month, you like have daily, like in a week, you have to visit the doctor. Here in Kenya, it is just once a month. So you see, that once a month can cause a lot of damage, right? But this in Egypt, you're going to the hospital, you're going to see the gynae or the person who is going to be working with you through the pregnancy journey. Every week, you have a date. Go see the doctor. So with that, I went to the doctor. At least he was speaking some little English. We could understand each other. He told me that you have to eat, to drink a lot of water because the level where your water is, it has lowered. It should not go lower than that. Otherwise, you're going to give birth early, and that's what happened. I gave birth to him 2 weeks before the EDD. Yes. Remember, with the second pregnancy, if it is CS, you don't wait for labor pains. You don't wait for the EDD. You go before, because anything can happen when it comes to that section. It can rupture. And that is going to be so dangerous, all right? So I went and he worked with me very well. Everything, I told him that I'm feeling like a lot of pain at the pelvic, feeling somehow. He was telling me that this is normal, this is not normal, so you have to do this, everything. So we went to a point and I felt like, yo, my baby is not playing again. So remember, this is the second pregnancy and the same thing is happening to me. Um, I had to he had to tell me that now you have to go give birth because the water has lowered, so it is very hard for the baby to make the movements because that water is whatever that is helping him. All right, that is the amniotic fluid. It's the one that is helping him to be able to make the movements. Yes, don't worry, this is my boy over here. This is the one I'm talking about. This one. So he told me it's okay, Elizabeth, you're going to come tomorrow. We go, you give birth. I was so tired. I just wanted to see my baby. Because you know, when he's inside there, anything can happen anytime, any day, any hour, any minute, any second. So I felt so nice, and still I was worried because this is C-section again, and it's the second one. And someone told me that it is so painful. The second one is so painful than the first one. But luckily, this one wasn't painful. This one wasn't painful. Guys, that was my second pregnancy. So you've seen the cravings, you've seen the experience that I had. So if your woman is having these things, please don't be so hard on her. Don't be so harsh. Yes, it's just life. It's she's just trying herself out. So please be so kind to her. So let's meet in the next video, which is going to be explaining the first and second healing process. This is the CS, and the other one, the other discussion that we're going to be having is about the difference between C-section and normal giving birth. Normal birth. All right, so thank you so much for listening to me. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit on the notification button. So thank you and see you. Bye bye.